Hello, and welcome to E.TV, and this is New York Jets Report, week number 4, as the New York Jets went up to Buffalo to take on the Bills. The Jets defeated the Bills 38-14 to improve their record to 3-1 and drop the Bills to 0-4. Now this game was about a vintage performance by Tomlinson, who had his first 100-yard rushing performance in 2 seasons with 19 carries, 133 yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns with 7 yards a clip. I mean, he must be drinking some Fountain of Youth juice. And you know what? I'll have a sip with you, LaDainian. Pretty good. I'm feeling younger already. But anyway, let's get back to business. The Jets, they ran up, or I should say run up, but they gained over 444 total yards of offense. Now, Mark Sanchez, a point of emphasis last season was turnovers. Last year, he had too many. In this game, he had 161 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions. That equals up to 8 touchdowns and 0 interceptions on the season. Can we call Mark Sanchez a fast learner? Yes, we can. Next up, let's talk about the Jets and how last season they only were able to score 28 or more points 3 or more times last year. By week 4, they've already tied that mark by reaching at least 28 or more points in 3 out of the 4 games that they've played. Marty Schottenheimer has this offense running like a well-oiled machine early. Next up, let's talk about Shaun Ellis. He sprained his knee in this game, but head coach Rex Ryan said that he should be fine and he'll be ready to play next week. Now, the other running back, you don't want to be known as the other running back when you're talking about LaDainian, but unfortunately for Sean Green, that's who he's known as. He ran for 117 yards. Now, if LaDainian continues to sip from this fountain of youth, and Sean Green begins to step into and grow into his own mold since they traded away Thomas Jones and Sean Green is supposed to be the starter, if these guys continue to, run it up week to week, we're going to have a nickname. They had Thunder and Lightning, Smash and Dash. You know what I like for this team? I don't want to call them Gang Green. How about the Fast and the Furious? LaDainian runs fast and Sean Green runs furious. Your thoughts, please. Okay. Now, game ball, it's going to go to LaDainian, who had 133 yards and 2 touchdowns. I mean, pretty much he was the guy that had the offense chugging and moving and running. And in the 4th quarter, I mean, he just put the Bills to sleep. Next up for the Jets, though, is a visit by Brett Favre and the Minnesota Vikings. Coming off a week off, Brett Favre is going to be ready to face this Rex Ryan defense. And Adrian Peterson, a.k.a. AD, which stands for all day, is going to be ready to go up against Boss Scott and the rest of those front 7 defenders of the New York Jets. Should be a good game. But that's it for this episode of E.TV. Jets win, going to 3-1. And next week, going to try and get another one against the Vikings. Have a good one, everybody.